Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Just gonna load this in. All right, there we go. There. Good morning. Good morning. Here we are with THOLIN. This is where we're at right now. He's level 58, just hit 60, 3-star ascended. Somebody was commenting that I hadn't really tackled any of the dungeons. It wasn't because I was ignoring them. It's just you get better gear from the event dungeon, really, and campaign for the targeted gear I needed for speed boots, things like that. But I will start. I said I would start here, and I do have to equip some champions. So Fayne we haven't really gone back to. She's just in some random 3-star gear, but we can. For Fayne, we need prioritize speed, accuracy. So we just want to replace the gear she's got on. I might keep the pinpoint for now because I don't have much of it. Now I'll start from scratch. Alright. Now we only want 4, 5, and 6-star. First things first, Fayne is going to be my main poison damage dealer going in, so this accuracy set will be great for her. We're going to do fitting room. These boots have accuracy, so I might put those on her. And now we're going to look for accuracy chest. The only one we have is this one here. That's a greater than 4-star, so we'll put that on her. She's not going to really get benefit from this healing of this set, but we will also look for this type of glove and see what we get. So this is the best one because it has us 2 substats we need as well, so we're going to put those on. I'm not actually trying to keep her in this set, it's just how the dice rolled because stats over sets right now. And we'll get rid of gloves. Now we're going to the top row and we're prioritizing accuracy, speed. So here's our second accuracy piece, which will give us a nice big boost for the set bonus. And we won't see that that get added until after it's equipped. And then we want to make sure accuracy at least on the weapon and shield. If we could pair this set, it would be great. I just don't know what the weapon is missing. Let's take a look. So I just don't have one. Okay. Pinpoint would be good for down the road if once I get a weapon to swap it in on her. And this has speed subset. It is 5-star. It looks like it's the best weapon in here besides this one. Okay, I don't really want to put lifesteal gear on her. This has speed and crit damage on it too. We're going to think about crit damage down the road, but if we could get a second piece of either of these sets. This is no substats selected, okay. So it's just not options right now. So I think we'll put that shield and this weapon on. So equip that. We do have a few items here for rings. Unfortunately, only a pinpoint amulet right now. We did get a 6-star Revenge ring. That's a high elf though. No skinwalker accessories at all. So we're gonna roll this all up to 12. We've been saving our silver, so we got about 10 million. We've already completed. That rolled really well, 2 in accuracy, 1 into speed. Her defensive stats are lacking. So the gear we would replace this with might have more defenses built into it. But for now, for the early dungeons, anything pre-20, this is what we're looking for. Also for clan boss, she'll start doing better with poison damage because of this gear swap. We rolled accuracy onto it there too. That's great. If we could put this full set on her, it would be really good. We hit some defense there, but you see right here, her defense is only 500, so it's really low. We could go into the potion keeps too to get all the potions to be able to upgrade. I will ascend her twice here just to strengthen her up a little bit for her base stats. And There is champ trading going on right now, so rip off the band-aid. Let's just max her out. Same with our speed lead here. We don't have any smaller potions, so we have 3 days left on those the keeps being open, so we'll definitely go in there and get the force keep potions, just because we need the small ones for her. Now, Dark Elves, we do have 2 ring options here. I'm going to take that one just to strengthen her a little bit. For Spirit Host, we more want, she does a heal, increase attack buff, and block debuff. So we want to protect her buffs if we could. We don't really have sets to do that yet. And we also want to increase her heal. So this set would be good, but we did just put the better pieces due to stats onto Fayne. So it's really only going to benefit from her A1. Okay. She doesn't do any debuffs, so we don't need accuracy. We do need resistance, though, to tank her up. I'm going to go with those boots with some defense. This says res and defense. We'll put that shield on her. Chest and gloves, we don't really have many options. We don't have a helmet in here either. But we do have to do the chest and gloves for the set, but we'll wait for that. Here we'll put some of these on her. And down here you can see, like, we're going to eventually get rid of this, but for pinpoint, we've only got a little bit of gear because, again, we haven't really been doing the dungeons. We'll jump in there today. That's what we'll focus on today. So I'm going to put this resistance chest on her, likely, just double checking. The regen set would be really good for her. We'll actually put that on with these gloves. Give her a little bit more res, tank her up. Hit some speed there, that's great. Hopefully these go into speed and HP. We got 1 HP. We're not going to put these in the 16 territory just because they are going to get replaced. So Fire Knight is the dungeon that'll give us the most trouble. We did get a Crimson Slayer. Okay. So she's a multi-hitter. She's really great against Fire Knight. We will be using her. She got a 3-hit on her A1. Heal reduction, so she's good for the Spirit Keep as well. So we might use her to help farm the potions. And yeah, we can keep booking. Mausoleum Mage we put some books into. Unfortunately, we just didn't land the A2. They all went to his A3 and A1. I'm probably going to switch prioritizing to book Tagoar first. Don't have enough potions for him yet. Still need a few more here. I will use those. Get him to there at least. And I need 9 more. Can we make 9? No. So we really got to hit the potion keeps. Just some housekeeping basically today. Dungeons and potion keeps. Tagoar is in a retaliate. This helmet, for instance, we can get rid of that. These boots as well. So these boots I'm going to put on him just because he is the next one. I'm probably going to 6-star. And helmet. I was going to say I didn't pick any parameters for the helmet, so this one should do. I think that's our best option. I do want to replace these. I'm going to leave that shield on him for sure, but this chest piece... Let's do the chest first. Just don't really have a great chest piece to replace right now, so we'll leave it. And then for the weapon... I'm going to roll this, see if we get speed. We do not. Weapons are hard because you need defensive stats. There we go. So we'll use this weapon. Okay, got a bit more speed on him. So he's set up for now. Did I get a bit of ring for him? Not really. And our initial 5 champions are better set up than they were before. We'll tank up normal GALEK a little bit. Alright, so he needs to be leveled up, but we don't. We need to make more chickens down the road. We got our 6-star, and we have a bunch of food still ready to go. We're doing alright in the tournament. We can eventually claim these. I got some more materials, just haven't unlocked the relics yet. We've been doing okay for these. We've done a good amount on the achievements. Also, if you didn't know, these rewards keep going. So it's continuously like worth it to keep participating in the event. Lots of great rewards in here. Some people, as you've seen, like the whales have whaled out, the krakened out. They've already completed all of this. But I'm almost able to collect both of these, which would be really beneficial because by the time that means I only have to make 4 4-star chickens for Tagoar, and then I can level him up right away. I still have another brew I haven't used either. So if we can do 2 6-stars at the same time, that might be what we do tomorrow for day 5. The faction's open today, by the way, just so you know. Our Barbarian, we have 3 days left on Orc, and then the Ogren. So we can do all of these, get some nice... might be able to get another shard here, or even up to the chicken. Ogren, we have these 3 champions to use down here. And we can probably get more from the uncommons if we pull some shards. And then for the Barbarians, we already have these 3. We just gotta break into probably Shield Guard and do these 5 here. We'll gear them up later today and just get some normal gear on them and get rid of maybe a lot of our 3-star gear and just prep them. For Ogres, we do need this second GALEK geared, as well as the Gore Mask. These 3 basically don't have any gear. She has like really garbage gear, but these 2 we gotta get some better gear on to be able to do this boss. But let's get back into the dungeons. Clan boss is almost over. Oh, I got 1 more key. So I got 1 point. Okay, so let's throw 1 more key in. See what the re-gearing did. See if we do some more damage than 1.4 mil. Mausoleum Mage will be who we re-gear next once we do some more dungeons. Have more options for gear. I'm really upset because on my main account, the amount of shards I pulled and still was unable to get the rare. Like, I was just shy by 200 points, and I started pulling mysteries, and then Plarium started popping up like their packs, like relentlessly. Like every time I left the summoning portal, just go eat the food from the mystery shards and go back to the portal, delayed me easily by 5 or 10 minutes. And because I only had I think I only had 7 minutes or something like that, I was still like 100 shards short. So upset I didn't realize I didn't already grab it, and fusion's done on my main account now. Just can't do it. I'd have to get lucky from a void shard and get one of the rares. Siege starts in a few days, so friendly reminder to, if your clan's at that point, to set up your defense teams and be prepared for siege. So it looks like we get into the 1.4 and then his smashes are just hitting us. Our first legendary being Martyr or Valkyrie would be appreciated game. Also, any defensive champion really, any shield, like Roshguard or something. Any shield bearing Lego would be great. But so far on this account we have opened, let me check. We've opened 22 Ancients, 2 Voids, 1 Mythical, or 1 Primal, sorry, and 2 Sacreds, and we do not have any. We've gotten no Epics, and we haven't gotten any Legos. So we did better, 2.32. That's mostly the THOLIN, but I do think Fayne, her number 1 up as well, so I think when she's Ascended and has the Poison upgrade, and we can tank her up a bit. We're going to start saving shards until next week for the summoning event, so won't be doing any openings until then. Back into dungeons. Okay. So Spider we got to 7, we can probably get a little bit further in here. Sorry if you can hear my cat Coco, she's wound up right now and running around. Shh, Coco. This spider is negative affinity for me, so it's likely going to take longer than the next stage will to beat. Hopefully THOLIN gets a counterattack off. Shh, go. I don't mind if she's playing, it's just it's 5 a.m. so it's a little early for her to be running around. Hey, Spider 8 done. The Spider is one of the main areas you're going to see that Supreme GALEK would have gotten a lot further faster. As long as he was 3-star Ascended and he had a couple books into his A3, he would be able to do Spider probably till about 12 to 15 just by himself. Alright, so 9, 2 minutes. Wonder why he opened with his A1. Or that was his A2, sorry. Yeah, we really got to get resistance on him. This one might take 2 minutes just because of the healing. This might be as far as we can get right now without trouble. Enough cocoa. Shh. This is me snapping at her. Good morning. How are we doing? I hope it's not 5 a.m. where you are. Yes, this we will complete this. It's just going to take time, but this is probably the furthest we'll get on Spider for now. Is Spider 10 or 12 that we're on right now. Once we can get some perception gear on him to speed him up, I think we'll be in a lot better shape. I would have put the boots I put on Tagoar onto him, but they didn't land on crit rate. They landed on defense and HP, so it's better to have them on Tagoar than... Once we can put a crit damage amulet on THOLIN too, his damage will go through the roof. It's at 2.5 minutes. Oh, we got a banner, so that'll... It's at least GALEK's faction there, so we got the Spider 10. Then we got another one of these done. We're at 14, so we're just shy to collect the rewards. The Dungeon Diver starts in 1 minute, so we'll also start getting rewards from that. For getting our second THOLIN, we won't be able to complete it just because we missed the Spider tournament, and we're gonna miss the Ice Golem likely too, so... But we should be able to get 2 of the epics. Now, from my understanding, this epic's not amazing. He has a decreased speed on his A1 and 2 hit, ally protect and counterattack, so he might be good for just that extra support we need for certain areas of the game. And he has a tackle enemies provoke on his A3, so he might be good for Hydra for us and reflect damage. And passive, okay, that's interesting. So he's better than I thought. Seven seconds. I just want to see what, because we will be able to get these crystals too. That we might really get lucky and get a legendary out of the primal, or the prism shard. Sorry. Let's see what's in here. No shards in here. Just gonna buy the uncommon. Alright, so this is a recap. We got to... we're gonna push a bit here. We'll probably get to 12 or 13 in Ice Golem. Spider, we got it to 10. We can probably keep pushing Spider, but I'd have to manual it. It would take a long time, probably be getting into like the 3-4 minute area, and his healing is getting... I think it's outpaced our champions, and Fayne isn't really doing anything besides getting the debuffs out there for us. Fire Knight, we got to 6. Let's see how far we can get here. So when he gets to a 10 shield, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get past that just because we don't have multi-hitters. I'd have to level up Crimson. THOLIN might be able, because of his ignore defense, to just get some good hits in, but with the shield up, it does negate, I think it's 30%. %, sorry. So 80% damage reduction. Look at that, one shot's level half his HP. It'd be nice if he could do that on stage 20. Crimson Slayer would replace Fayne in here, or GALEK as multi-hitters. The fans on your feet. It'll cool down. It's very hot today. It's already about 28 Celsius outside. So if he gets another shot in with the shield down, I think we're good. Yeah. Now the force affinity, when we get to it, might give us a problem. Have to see. Or sorry, the spirit. Okay, his defenses are down. So when THOLIN gets a no shield hit in, he near kills him. I know this is only level 9, I believe, but it's a good sign. So that's stage 9 done. Now this stage is what might give us problems because it's the negative affinity. So THOLIN's going to do, I think, is like 20. It's 10% less damage. Unfortunate, just before THOLIN's hit, the shield's back up. Stage 10's around when he starts like getting good heals off on himself too, so he could just be too fast for this team. 6 to 4. Yeah, THOLIN's only getting about 20% damage in, and he heals through it. So I might not be able to do this one until I get GALEK stronger. Seven, 6, 5. Not getting our debuffs on either. Fayne's actually good for her turn meter decrease. So yeah, just because it's weak, he only hits for... Oh, that second hit was great, though. His animation didn't play there, but he just got 3 hits in. That's why he ran up. His A1 went off. So he still takes him out for half his HP if he gets his multi-hits in. But that was manual, just so you know. That's... If I left it on auto, they keep using their alternate abilities and not their multi-hitters, and then he puts his shield up before THOLIN hits. So we got to 10 done there. And let's get Ice Golem pushed. So stage 10, Ice Golem done as well. I think we just got enough points to start taking our rewards from the Coalition event. You have to get 1,500 minimum points to get any of the rewards. It's not hard to do. It does take like, if you're only playing like an hour or two a day, it will take like 3-4 days of playing. So just keep in mind, like with a real team, like mid-game team, like if you've got Lydia, THOLIN, or Venus or something that's going to do the decreased defense for you, the heal reduction does hurt him. We need to get his res increased. We can definitely do this. I'm just going to have to manual it. So the debuffs getting on him is the problem. Okay. So got decreased defense on him now. Oh, nice. Decent set of boots. Oh. So they're faster than him, so I got to keep that in mind. I want him to get the kills. It's fine to use that now. I'm just trying to make sure he gets the kills on them. It's unfortunate. I want him to get his speed, and he gets buffs from his masteries. Should have attacked him. Yeah, I can revive now. Just get out of the way. Okay. Increase speed buff. Fortunately, she used her A3. With these allies up, he's doing so much damage, yeah. So it just comes down to we're not fast enough. we got to 11 there. Dragon 15 is negative affinity. I might swap Fayne out for one of them out for Spirit Host. Let this one auto. These are all negative affinity for him, so his damage is getting half pretty bad. We need to re-gear GALEK probably so he can be a secondary damage source to back him up. That is another thing about Supreme GALEK that's a positive, is he's a better choice due to him being void affinity. He's not going to have weak stages. That's 4 attacks in a row. That is another difference you're not going to get with Supreme GALEK. You aren't going to get these random 4 to 6. The most I've had him do is 7. He got 7 attacks off, back to back to back to back. So the negative affinity is just too much. So we got this Dragon 14 done. We can farm that effectively. But Minotaur we should push as well for the scrolls. Tholin's fully geared out, so we can either start... all these guys, we can start bringing them in here for their scrolls. If you do want to do more targeted, you would run it like this, because these two are the next two I want masteried, as well as, so this is how I really want to run it. But this is 600 refills worth, so 6 times. So it's about, it's like 600, 700 energy each one you're going to need for masteries. Before I do that, let's take a look at what mission we're on. So we have to go back here, get that done. I wasn't focusing on the Arbiter missions, so just pointing that out. I had a viewer asking, because like I had a new player asking questions, and I have a referral link in the bottom. I just replaced them with all the new ones as a heads up. I'll put all these in there. The new links in there has the one I'm using currently to make this account, as well as the promo code, and it has the other pairings underneath if you want to have a different start. I had a player on day 1 asking how come I had this mage guy, which was Mausoleum Mage as a start, but the code didn't give that. Just to point that out, it was because I was using a different promo code. I chose a promo code that had Deacon Armstrong as an epic. You don't get any legendaries with that one. So I prioritize giving you the legendary codes, but if you'd rather have the exact same team I do, I've now replaced it. I've put them all in there. I also pinned on the first 4 videos all the other links, and including the one I'm using for the referral links. So everything should be square now. All right. I'm going to take it off super raids because I just want to conserve some energy. Now we got to go back and do that one because I didn't get an artifact. I got 3 mystery shards. Armor Gear would be good to build for doing some of the dungeons too, just because of his turn meter manipulation. You need really good gear to get his feet off the ground. Gloves, I have to go back. THOLIN is in a 6-star speed boots. They're for a defense set though. Okay, and just have to do the boots here. So we don't want to use our that. We've already used the Arbiter ones, and it should have some energy. Okay, so we've now gotten far enough here from missions we can collect these. As you can see, we've done a lot of the missions. Spider's the next one. On hard, we won't be able to do that. All these harder ones we'll have to do in a month or so. Really depends if we get some better support champions. Alright. Can we do any relic crafting yet? No. So once we have more... 2 more sources for crafting. We also didn't get this unlocked, but it didn't come with, you know, the things to make it. I have one. This is the example relic. It has a turn meter buff here. We're 7 levels, account levels from getting Deacon. Here's the summoning pool as well. This guy is nutty from what I've heard. And your legendary options, you have 2% for him. And your legendary options here are pretty great. Like, he's amazing. Like, he's a... If we're going to do just simple out of 5s, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4. Rotos used to be really good. They keep nerfing him, though. He just doesn't keep up. Half Wreck as well as a solid 4, 4.5. This guy, I haven't had him before. I can't rate these 3. I haven't had them. I think he's very good for Arena, though. And then same with Candy. They're both like 3.54s just because they're very solely focused on wave clearing and Arena. But they're also good in Faction Wars, other areas of the game. It's just like they're not great for certain like dungeon content, stuff like that. Thor would be amazing. Epics also, very good pool of epics. You know, I don't see a single epic in here that's bad. And I'm just being straight. Like, this is... If you were going to spend money in the game as a new player, well, I don't suggest it. Getting this for 2 pulls in here, getting 2 of these epics would just, like, streamline your account. And your very rare chance of getting a legendary too. But, Geo is the best epic in the game, undisputedly. He will do all content for you. She's one of the best AoE decreased defense champions, and so is she. Very good late game epic. These 2 here. Great support. One of the best, I would arguably say one of the best, like 25 support epics in the game. Him, he's seeing a lot of play as well now. He's a poisoner, if I recall. He steals buffs, Veil, Perfect Veil, removes buffs from enemies on an AoE, and then he ignores shields, so he's a damage dealer, I apologize. And then Farrakhan's one of the best ally attack champions in the game. This guy, I forget what he does, I think he's a healer. Decreased defense, increases duration of debuffs, and leech. And this guy is also a slept-on champion. He's very, very good. And you can check him out and check out what he does. And Arbiter is a great turn meter manipulator. Also a great support champion. Scabbus, Poisoner. He has Leech, and then he also has Weaken and Increased Attack. And he breaks through, when enemies are poisoned, he does extra damage. So his kit's just very well balanced and well developed. So hopefully, you know, like I said, the Dungeon Diver, I should be able to get one of those, so. I think only one of the events is going to have the fragments, so I think it's the Dungeon Diver, so. Was it the training or diver that had it? I can't see the training, so it's definitely a Dungeon Diver. This one here. So you have to get 3,500 points. Okay. What didn't I get that this didn't proc? Lifesteal. Oh, is it not on normal? I didn't realize I had it on hard difficulty, so gotta keep an eye out for those things. That's my 100% on me. We don't wanna. Can we buy energy here? Nope. Do I have another clan quest in here? I already did my 3 quests for the week. They reset later today, so end of tonight. Okay, and can I go to 3v3 arena? So I don't have anywhere near enough to buy them here. Nice, I can get them from here though. So so that one's expired. This one won't have a energy refill. We get Belliver though. Okay. What does this guy even do? Decrease accuracy. 75% if we book him to heal reduce. Block debuffs for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. And fills turn meter though. That second part's pretty good. It's a 4-turn cooldown though. If you had another champion to decrease cooldowns, he'd be good. I do need to build her. This is why we're going to build her the triple attack. Decrease turn meter. Like, she's just built for Fire Knight and heal reduction. So for her we need, as you can see here, Fire Knight, she's highly rated. We need accuracy for her. Just don't know if we have the gear. Okay. So I will give her that, because we're going to heavily use her for Fire Knight, and I swear we got gloves. Oh, I know why. There we go. So put that on her. Do we have an accuracy chest? Not a good one. Normally you want to attack because I want her doing damage, but I do want her to survive. So I'll probably put an HP chest on her. Which I don't even have. I can do defense. Put that on her. And see what this rolls. She's just super. She's made of paper right now. Hello. Good morning. Alright, we'll put that chest on her. Hopefully we roll defensive stats and speed. Okay. Okay, we're getting speed and everything, that's great. Okay, so we do need to get the potions to ascend her. we're gonna go. I'm gonna have to use 2 refills there. Just want to get this done. Unlucky. I don't want to waste the energy doing double runs on them all, but we might have to run them once or twice just to get the piece of gear. I just want to clear this mission. Hopefully get some refills from doing the Arbiter missions. Get a champion. Okay, we can move to the next floor. Okay. We're just doing some Arbiter missions right now, and then we'll be going into back to doing. We'll probably do arena while we're waiting for energy refill. That's 2 out of 6. Doing. Alrighty, 3 out of 4, 3 out of 6. Four to 6. Five out of 6, and last one. Alright, there we go. Done. Epic book. Ascend a champion to 3-star. I don't know what potions we have right now. We have enough for him. Okay. Upgrade an affinity bonus. Do I have enough? I do. These are the 2 stats on him I want to increase. I just don't want to keep burning metals in here. So I'll do these 2 for now. Okay, some energy here. Stage 4, higher Minotaur 2 times. This one. So because he has all his masteries, these two are the only ones that are going to get the scrolls. Okay. So Tagoar, we want these two or these two. I'm actually not decided how I want to do his, because this has the healing path here on this side. We also need accuracy for, is it, which ability has the decrease? This one. Never mind. I don't need accuracy. Unlock. Five artifacts from Ice Golem. Hopefully this works okay on auto. Well, fingers crossed. Hi, Yarpis. Oh, Yarpis. No, can wait for the microphone. Thank you. Unfortunately, he's not proccing his counterattacks. Because his counterattack did show up there, but it didn't go off. Skin of Teeth. That's a nice chest piece. So we're going to keep a lot of the gear we're getting right now because we don't have any, like for building a base. It'd be great to just go, oh, we need 5 and 6 star, but you do need to keep 4-star gear early on. As long as it rolls well, should be good. Okay. So this second wave is one of the issues. Is they're using a lot of their spells you don't want them to. If you're going to keep using the same team, I'll show you. You can go into team setup, and you can set it up that during the second stage they won't use their A2s, A2 or 3. They'll just use A1s. Decrease turn meter a little bit there. So killing his partners there reduces his damage he's dishing out. Unfortunately, we didn't proc one of our attacks. Evil's Nightmare should have gone off there. I think that's reducing the damage he's taking, but now we won't heal, so I don't know. We only got a single hit. Yeah, we're going to die. And we take it off auto on this, and so that's a better run just because he's got his multi-hits are actually going off. Didn't get it there. Alright. Take you out. Put you in. Yeah. You go into team setup here, you can put, so you want to put her as the leader. set this up. We'll take him out, put her in. That's if you want speed. There we go. And what we would do here is you go into the setting here, and so the first stage of the battle can be that. You just deselect this, don't use, and then you go into part 2, don't use, and you can also set it up so increase attack on everybody, removes all debuffs. So I can set this as her opener and leave it as default because she'll just keep alternating between those two. Fayne, the same thing. We want this to be her opener. Don't use it. Okay, and now we choose Tagoar. Same thing. Don't use. Main reason we don't want this too is because he uses it for the buffing. He'll use it anyway, even though that's his res spell. So choose that as his opener. And then Mausoleum Mage, same thing. Round 3, we want that to be his opener. I'll leave everything else on default. Don't use. Don't use. Alright, so now they should be set up for Fire Knight. And what I'll do for preset is name this Dungeons. Okay, and when you click this and I hit start, now understand it will not, you cannot put it into manual when it's in, when you hit this with multi-battle. So if you did want to take over, you've got to leave it, just leave it normally, doing one battle at a time. Stop. So one cat Willow likes to start fights in the morning. Okay. Alright. Much cleaner. 2 great sets of gloves. Unfortunately flat stat, but we'll keep it. Those are a great set of curse gloves as well. This should be the last one as long as we get 1 artifact. Mission's done. We'll get some energy back. And that one didn't go as well. Sorry, I had to get up for a second. I still won, which is good. Mission's done. We got an attack set of gloves. Good subsets though. Defense. If these were swapped, it'd be much better. We're gonna have 4-piece artifact set there. We have to go into arena anyway, so it's kind of great timing. Our energy's on refill. This was a calendar champion everyone got for free. I don't even know if you can pull him, to be honest. But yeah, that was for a month ago. They did that during May, I believe. It was April into May. I think it was the first. I think it was first week of April and the first week of May. Anyway, they did a cool calendar event. Unfortunately, it was done like an advent calendar, but there should be a login champion starting soon. I don't know when. People have criticized she's not that great, but has not started yet. I don't know if I can beat any of those teams, so we're just going to skip that. Hopefully we can continue on these ones. Okay, nice. Might not win this one. Nice. Yeah, ninja with the perfect veil, too hard to kill. Fingers crossed we do this one. I'm just not getting any counterattacks off. Wow. There we go. I was going to say, like, I got, like, nothing off there. This guy's a great support champion, Duhawk. He does ally protect, reflect damage. So I think for that page, that's all I can do. I don't know if I... Let's see, 4, 4, 4, 12, 16, 20, 24. So we only did 28. We got to beat 2 more teams. Oh, there we go. So we already did our Demon Lord keys, unfortunately. I do... Oh, I get 10 back. It's going to cost me 90. Because we essentially can just finish to clean this up, and I think I will just for the books. So 500,000. Did we break this yet? 3-9. Yeah, so I already got 2 keys there. Hard, I need to at least do 2-9. I don't know if we can do 2-9 on hard. It's also wrong affinity for me. Alright, where are we at? So we broke 500,000. Nice to see what kind of damage we can do with the little upgrades we did. So 2.4 I think is the biggest we've hit. So that seems to be our threshold, 2.42. That's the second time we've hit like that ballpark of damage. Got another energy refill. We can go get this lifesteal stuff from Dragon. It is, we just need to get one piece. We should only have to do one run here and then it should be good. Fingers crossed. Could be, I said one run, but it just I just meant like that's 20% chance to get one of the sets, give or take, so the double run should be good to go. Fingers crossed. I should have manualed this though. Let's try again. He almost died last time in the second wave, that's why I manualed it instead. Shatterbones can hit hard, so I believe he's part of the problem. Because there's 2 of them on that wave. He used the orc champion that had the hammer. There's 1 on each side. Oh, after this is done, I'll show you what he does. Bam. Oh. So quickly, I will show you Shatterbones. So he has that attack, attacks 3 times, attacks all enemies 3 times. Increase speed, fills turn meter. Increase attack. And this, it can hit hard if he's got crit. So what we have to do... So all this is done, and then we'll be into the second batch of missions. I'm going to drop a 1 difficulty just to do the positive affinity. I'd rather he get the kills. Again, that's why I'm A1ing instead, taking over. I'll show his mastery that he gains bonuses from, of why I'm doing that. We can put on auto. There's our lifesteal piece. It's an accuracy as well. That's great. So done, done. So this one, 2 attack champions. Make sure you read this. So it's 2 attack champions, level 12, gauntlet, boot, chest piece of attack percent. So where's... was trying to find an example. So this guy counts as one. That's why one of them is done. Bellower has nothing, so we can do him. Hopefully we still have attack percent for those 3. There we go. So Bellower we can put better gear on. I do also want to save silver though. So I'll do that. Two attack champions, level 12 gauntlets boots. But do we need 6? Attack, increase percent. What's the? Do they need to be? Like that's attack set. It doesn't say anything about the set. Do I need 12 pieces on? Attack champions, level 12, gauntlets, boots, chestplate as their primary stat. Two attack champions, level 12. Why is this not working? Oh, you. That's why. So even though he's an attacker, he's considered a support. That's why. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. We're gonna grab. Okay. An easy way to find the champions you're looking for is this. Guess what? Let me. I have to do it up here. You can organize based on their primary attribute. What do you got on? We also got this done. Got some energy. This still isn't proccing, and I don't. I know why it's not level 12. That should do it. Yeah. Like I showed with that, read it. Don't do what I did and skim. Actually read the details, and you won't have the same problems I just did. Now we have to beat Spider 1 here, just to conserve energy. Do exactly as it requests. Yarpy, you're fine. I have to wait till the store's open to buy you more food, okay? You've had enough. So those are done. Can we do a rank upgrade? No. So our next mission is a rank upgrade to 5. But we are overcapped on energy. We gotta keep making food. Right now 4 food. Where am I sitting? Okay, so we got 1 4-star so far. We have 2 ready to go. We just need the food for them. Let's get some more of these open and see if we can get some more uncommons. Hey, there we go. 50%, that's a good best case scenario. Just 2 more. What do you do? Oh. He needs to eat 8 of himself to get to that point. Does he have gear on or is he food? Yeah, he's gonna be food. I do believe I have enough dwarves now. I don't need to keep him. Yeah, so I've got enough dwarves now. I don't got to keep the uncommons, so I can use him as food. Again, if I could actually see the champ training tournament, I would buff him that way, but alright. We have to kill all the commons we got. Nice. So that's 6 3-stars. In total, we'll need what? 3, 6. Probably need. I think we need 20. The RP. Cat, I can't go buy food until for 2 more hours. Stop. I love you, but you gotta stop. Okay. Wondering why UDK wasn't showing up in my main. Sorry, I'm just putting my main defenses for siege in, and I was looking for UDK forever, and apparently he's in my reserve team, so that's why I couldn't see him. We're gonna go into the others, the game right now, where we're waiting for the reset energy. I don't think we're gonna beat that. Is he a new account? Yeah, new account? That's nuts that he got a mythical. Level 32? He either got ridiculously lucky or he spent some money. I mean, that's probably his promo code. Actually, he's got both. Maybe he started right in January, got Alice, used this as the promo code, and then this is that was his referral. But it's a weird account because he's got a mythical. It's pretty bananas. What, cat? What? I told you, no more food. No. You already got fed an hour ago. That was all it was. You gotta wait till I go to the store. You got lots of food already. I wish the pets understood you have to go buy food. I think that's all the teams we can be here. Maybe this one. Surprised you won that one, to be honest. Yarpy, you're fine. Oh, and 2 Forest Champions does me in. Yeah. Or Spirits, sorry. 2 Spirits do me in. There's 2 Spirits there. 2 Spirits there. These are supports, but Armand's is still a beast of a champion. I can just hope they're got bad gear on. Yeah, I lost. Armand's is just silly. Yeah. I can't do anything until I can refresh that page. These champions don't have gear on. Well, winning this first battle is a rough go. I should have switched it with the second team. Yarpy, no more food. Stop. There's nothing for you to eat until I can go to the store. I think the earliest I can go is 7, because that's when the store, one store opens. I'm negotiating with my cat. 6:30 in the morning. So outside of this team, like I think the only one here that's actually like that one. I think that should work. Again, I gotta gear some of these guys if I actually want to beat it. What is my cat doing? She is just sniffing outside. "3v3 arena, you just want to look for weak teams early on. Getting out of bronze 1 is not likely for you unless you have 3 fully set teams. It's pretty difficult to do that when you're focusing on other areas of the game. Your best bet for 3v3 arena is either stay in bronze 1, bronze 2, and just keep farming medals. Fortunately, Tagoar already blew through his revive, so yeah. I really gotta book him. Because it being on a 7-turn cooldown was just too much. Do you want me to take you outside? Is that what you're freaking out about? Alrighty. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to take my cat outside quick. Let her run around a little bit. I do need to wait for energy to refill. Also, Dungeon Diver is a big heads up. This is an awesome reward. It's only 20 quartz, but higher level accounts it might be more. Always go for the quartz. There's quartz. These 2 things are in the rewards. Always just complete that full event. It's definitely worth your time. It's one of the only ways to really get free primal shards, and the prism shards are RNG, but especially early accounts, you want to get the prism, get your 1 prism roll. Okay. I'm going to be gone for about 10 minutes, and then when I come back, we'll jump back into Faction Wars. While I'm here too, where is it? This spell, where is it? So this is why we want him killing the enemies on the waves. And this spell is why we want him to use his A1 as much as possible until it gets fully maxed. I'll be right back. Come here. We don't have any new legendary books yet, and we can definitely do Tagoar. Hope these land in his revive. They did not. Just not getting lucky on this account, so he's probably gonna have to get fully booked to get these booked here. Supreme GALEK we're saving because that's one of the things we have to complete. So she booked perfectly. We just wanted these. This heal is based on the damage. So we will do that after. We need to get some normal potions there for her. Do these as well. Sylvan Watchers is a harder faction to fill out. That's why I'm avoiding grabbing their common or uncommons right now. Okay. We haven't got a rare in a while. We were getting really lucky on the rares from here, but not lately. There we go there. She's maxed out. It's also so we got some more medals there. So when we get here, we'll be able to actually craft our first relic. And then this is also big for us to get a free regear down the road. Hopefully it doesn't activate right away, or I should leave it. I'm going to leave it here and not collect it just in case. This is big for us this here. More materials. Epic book as well. All this stuff is just really good for new accounts. Another barrel is big. Another primal shard. These essentially are just ancients with a really low chance of getting an mythical. This is really great. Don't get it till near the end. This will probably sit in our stash for a century because we'll never get a mythical champion. That's unless we fuse Mithrala. On that note, here's where we sit with the fusions. We've gotten one of these champions. We can fuse this guy eventually. Razin, we've only gotten a few of them. And Broadmaw, we keep sacking these, so we won't have... next week when they do the Summon Rush, or Champ Chase, sorry, that's when we can prepare to fuse those. Okay, what time is it now? Still got 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it about 10 to 7 to go get the cats food because they're losing their minds. Okay. Alright, so let's go in here. First thing for her, we're going to put her on 3. Let's upgrade one of her skills. She's in okay gear here, but this gear we can all replace. Just destroy this. Let's get... we should have enough speed boost now. We can start like putting the common ones on these kind of champs. Let's get there. Okay. This is not the faction I want. Where's... They are orc. Gore Mask has attacks 2 times, increased by 20% if crit, and ignore shield and block damage. So he's actually really good for Fire Knight. I'll lock him. He's from campaign. Any campaign or free or mystery shard rares I've been marking with number 3. And anything from ancient shards or void shards and sacreds I've been marking with the number 1. Okay. We can ascend him. Okay. Put those on him. Not too worried about his gear right now. Just trying to tank him up a little bit and have him do sun damage before he dies. This boss is just keeps picking people off one by one, so it's trickier. We'll do. Does want crit. That on. And the helmet. Hitting speed there is great. And then what other 2-star can we throw on here? Retaliate would have been great if we had more gear in it. Put that on him. Okay, so he's all set. So it takes a few hours for your energy to refresh, so keep that in mind. Takes about an hour and change. We do not want to go. He already wasted his revive on the first wave, so I might have to redo this. So for this boss, you have to kill her first, because she keeps putting a block damage buff on him. And the fears are unfortunate. Sorry, it's a block buffs and increased speed. A block debuff, increased speed. Or increased defense. Increased defense, increased speed. But I'm pretty sure one of them heals him as well. This one here, she heals him. But to kill him, you need to get your debuffs out. And you have to have her gone for that. Let's make sure. He's provoked right now, so that's unfortunate. It's one gone. Okay. Tagoar doesn't have enough accuracy to that's what I'm looking for. He doesn't have enough accuracy to land his decreased speed. I don't want to heal and revive yet. until this is on cooldown again. The frost debuff's unfortunate. Now I'll provoke. That's really unfortunate. Just the way things were going. Okay. Okay. What are you doing? Now his speed's garbage, but this should help him stay alive longer to get some damage in. That's a terrible roll on that piece of gear. So you don't need accuracy. She's just straight damage, so that's good to know for after. We need a chest piece. Attack percent would be better, yeah. Glad I didn't misclick 16 there. Okay. Okay, she's out. Alright. This is the champion I need to get from campaign 2. Yeah, Tagoar really needs accuracy. Hi, Tuna. Well, the fear is unfortunate. I need to try. And he still has the blocked in. Just not landing the decreased defense. There, we got the decreased defense. Didn't get the speed out. The shield helps us. Like completing it right now, I'd just rather complete it just to get past it, and I can go back and 3-star it later. It's gonna be close. And his decreased defense is gone now. Hopefully he's enough to kill him yet. So we got past that. It's gonna be 3 ally attacks in a row. You're gonna proc these no matter what. Okay. We want these materials. We're only going to take it off auto for Tagoar's turns. We can do the revival on the final wave, or I guess now. Missed it. You're just headbutting everything, aren't you? Now how close they all are to death. I should manual his turns. These whispers are great champions. I think you get her in, I can get her in campaign, I don't remember. Or Hexer, sorry. I don't know when he uses heal, but I'm not happy about it. Or his revive. Legendary book from Clan Boss. Hard Faction Wars is a pain. Good luck in Hard Faction Wars is all I gotta say. Because it is nutty how some of the... It's just like a wall. They just built like a wall of champions to get through some of... They have triple to quad block debuff champions. On waves you have to get poisons on for one of the challenges, for instance. So you have to have a debuff stripper, at least 2. And you only get 2 out of 3 turns that you can actually like attack before the debuffs are back on, or the buffs are back on. So it's just, it's annoying to say the least. These guys having ignore, they ignore defenses, so especially Husk. So yeah, I'm just gonna put an auto now because I don't even know if I can complete it. Yeah. So she's healing. Decrease attack, perfect veil on our allies, so. Yeah, and all my champions are dead. Alrighty, my Kit Kats are freaking out, so I'm gonna run and grab them some food. I will pick up streaming again in about 2 hours from now. Got some silver there, and we'll go back into Faction Wars here and clean up a couple of the stages. For here, we got to build these guys here. She's from a shard, by the way. That's why she has the number 1. She's not the login one. I'm gonna have 2 high Katoons. So I'm just showing. I'm nowhere near getting her. I'm on day 5. I know it says day 5, but it's day 4 part 2 because day 1. You start in the middle of 2 days, just time zone wise, where I am. So we started day 1. This is 1 day, 2, 3, 4. Don't have any shards for that yet. They should start doing this for new players too, just because this would really, really help them. If they really want new players to have a chance, I know they want this to be a special thing, but like even putting 5 put 5 fragments in each tournament, like each event and tournament, and just overall, like all players can just get some champions. Like it's mostly gonna be epics anyway. You're gonna get 1 every 2 months or so, but like I'm just saying, this would help a lot. Getting like 6 to 12 of these every year, 100% would help new and mid game players. Tuna, what are you doing? We add more. Galek's gonna rotate out. Who else do we want to show off here? I like him. Alright, so I'm gonna call it there, guys, and we'll pick up later today. I'm gonna try multi-streaming on Kick and Twitch as well. Put all 3 on. And YouTube will still be streaming too. Thanks for stopping by. Like and follow if you enjoyed, and have a great rest of the day.